Let's wait for ALLIAH, guys, ha. Okay, gusto ko na kuhan sa pag-start sa recording. Group 2, kindly tell ALLIAH to rejoin the meeting.
Hello? I'm so sorry once again. I don't like online or presentations at all. Um, is, am I good to go, sir, now?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, hello everyone. Is everyone present here? So, how's everyone doing today? Raise your hands up if you're currently present. Is that okay? Thank you. Okay, so our topic is probably the easiest topic out of all groups, but please still listen because we're going to have a minor quiz for today, okay? Okay, so I'm Aliyah. I'm going to be discussing the types of sets for two. Next slide, please.
By the way, before you proceed, there won't be
Okay.
a quiz this morning, guys.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
the quiz will happen next meeting, which ako rin will make. But the quiz coordinator, the mini quiz coordinator in your group will still submit the quiz that you created. Okay?
Oh, okay, sir.
Sige,
Okay, noted,
proceed.
sir. So let's have a recap. We're already very familiar with what set is. So can anyone explain to me what a set is? We'll be giving prizes, everyone. Like money prizes, if that's okay. We have a couple of volunteers. Okay, Luis, can you answer it for me? Okay, Luis, can you answer it for me? Hello, can you hear me? Okay, let's have Katsu then. Am I audible right now? Hello?
Yes, you're audible. So,
Okay.
for me, a set is a well-defined collection of objects. Set, yeah, something like that.
Okay, let's have another volunteer. Justin, let's go.
For me, alam mo daw ako, uh,
Yeah, you can hear it.
for me, a set is a collection of unordered elements.
Yes, that is correct. So a set is a collection of distinct object called elements or members. Now, next slide, please. So for today's video, we'll be discussing power set, index set, and disjoint set. So at the end of the lesson, we'll also be having a conclusion, like a recap, just so everyone will be refreshed on what the topics we had today will be. Yeah, okay, next slide, please. Okay, let's start with the power set. Next slide, please. So a power set is the set of all subsets of a particular set. The number of a set of the number of elements of a power set is written as cardinal of P of A, where A is any set. Basically, just to make it any simpler, a power set is simply a set of all subsets of a set. Does that make any sense at all? I'll give you an example then. Okay, next slide, please. Hello? Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's first define a set. For example, let's define set A first. Now, set A is the set containing elements 1, 2, and 3. Now, the power of set A written this way and read as P of A is basically writing all the subsets, all the possible combinations of set A. Now, we have open your set using the brackets and then start with an empty set. Now, why is that so? Why do we have to start with an empty set? This empty set serves as the base, the building block for constructing the subsets. It's a very fundamental property of a power set as every set is considered to be a subset of itself, including the empty self. So, let's continue. So we'll write down our empty set first, and then following each elements 1, 2, and 3, and then the combinations of all the elements in the set. Now, why didn't you write 3 and 2, Aliyah? Why didn't you write 1 and 3? Now, that's because these elements have already been paired. So no need to pair them up because they represent the same set of elements. You get it? Any questions so far?
None.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, the power set has 2 to the power of 3 is equals to 8 elements. Now, why 8 again? Because there is 8 elements. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, including the empty set. And that's how you find the cardinal of a power set. Yes, Ra? Is it okay? Is it understandable?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next slide, please. Okay, any questions for me? Any clarifications? Nothing, right? Okay, let's proceed to the next then. Okay, now let's go to the index set. Now, an index set is used to label or index the elements of another set, often used to indicate their positions, characteristics, or some form of order. Let's give you an example. So as you can see, we have 2 sets here, C and I. We're just listing down the sets of colors, right? Red, orange, yellow, and green. And for the second set, I, we're just listing down numbers. C indicates the position and order of the colors, while I corresponds to an element in each set. Basically, to make it very, 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 very simple, index set is just listing down elements in general. And that's just what index set is. Any further questions? It's just a set used to label elements and yeah. Okay. Okay, let's move on next. Okay, any questions? Okay, very good. Nice. Okay, let's move on to our last topic, the disjoint set. So, disjoint set, very easy. Disjoint set is a collection of sets which have no common elements. It is a set whose intersection with each other result in a null set. We've discussed last time what a null set is, right? Yeah. So we've discussed what it is. So I think everyone already knows what it is, okay? Okay, I'll give you an example. So as you can see, there's two sets, right? A and B. You can consider this a disjoint set because there are no common elements with each other, the 2 sets. You cannot find 1 in B, you cannot find 2 in B, you cannot find 3 in B, and so on and so forth. That's basically what disjoint is. There are no common elements between the 2 sets. They don't intersect. They don't intersect. They have no common elements. It is denoted as A, intercept of B is equal to a null set. Any questions? Okay, anyone? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's proceed. So for example, I'll give you a task. Create a disjoint set with the following conditions. Set A and set B must only have 4 elements. It must consist of even numbers range from 1 to 20. Okay, let's do the activity. I'll give prizes as well. First one to raise their hands and answer. will be the ones I get picked. Okay, Yusuf. Okay, let's have you. Okay, go.
Oh wait, how do I present the the ano, the
Um, I
sets?
think it's I think it's okay if you just voice it out.
Are you
Is it
sure it
okay
won't
with
be
you?
confusing that way? Okay, sure, I can do it.
Just say A is equal to the set
Okay,
of.
okay.
Okay, thank
So
you.
so wait, let me get something to write it down first. Okay. So A is equal to a disjointed set, right?
This yeah, this joint set.
Okay, so set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, and 4, while set B is equal to 4 to 8. I'm sure that's disjointed, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is actually correct. Anyone else? I'll add another condition. You must not repeat the same elements that Yusuf had. Okay. Anyone else? I'll give prizes, guys. Money prizes, cash prizes. Okay. Anyone else wants to answer? Okay, Paul, you can answer. Yeah. Yep. Okay, Paul wants to
Set
answer.
A. Set A is equal to um 10, 11, 12, 13, and set B is equal to 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay, very good. Correct. That is what a disjoint set is. Just a reminder for everyone who answered today, just PM me or any of my group mates and we'll send you the cash. Okay? Thank you. Okay, next please. Next slide, please. Oh, we have another example. Okay, this is another example of the activity that we had earlier. Is it makes sense, right? Do I have to discuss it again? Okay, since everyone's kind of confused, I will discuss it once again. The disjoint set. Okay, so set A we have 2, 4, 6, and 8. And set B we have 10, 12, 14, and 16. Notice how they don't intersect. They don't have any common elements together. Yep. So since they don't have any common elements together, it is denoted as A intersect B is equal to null set. That's how you write the disjoint set. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, any further questions before we move on? Anyone? Okay, Charles? Okay, go.
What means empty bracket is it null set?
I'm so sorry, I didn't understand. Can you type it out? I'm so sorry. I didn't hear that. Can you type it out if it's okay with you? Yes, so okay, I'll explain it further. Empty bracket means the null set, or as we all know, the circle with a dash, the free, right? It's the same thing. It's an empty set. The one that Jill discussed earlier, and an empty set that is just an open and closed bracket is a null set. Is that what you're asking? Okay, thank you. Any other questions before we move on? Okay, Jan has a question.
Yeah,
You can
hi.
go ahead and ask.
Is it
Yeah,
alright
hello.
to explain again what power set is?
Okay, yeah, okay. Can you move to power set, Stephen? Okay, so once again, a power set is the set of all subsets, right? Um, it's basically just defining all the possible combinations, all the possible elements between a set. So for example, I'll give you another example. Oh my god, we have no blackboard. Wait. Oh my god, this is so hard. I don't like online